So what's up YouTube? So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and today is gonna be my new playlist segment, and it's gonna be called Afterwear. Let's get to it. So what's up guys? So here my new segment Afterwear is basically what's gonna entail is I'm gonna have a specific pair of shoe, and I'm gonna talk about, let's say, how long I've had it, at least over a month. Every shoe that's on this playlist for the afterwear segment is gonna be the fact that I wore them a little bit over a month, and I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of my experience and how I like the shoe, and basically whether they're performance shoes, lifestyle shoes, you know, basketball shoes, athletic shoes, running shoes, all that kind of stuff. And now for this, at least for this segment, I'm gonna just talk about a little bit newer release that I have. I'll probably end up bringing 2 shoes just so you guys have a little bit of variety, at least in these videos for my afterwear playlist. And for today, I'm gonna talk about the Nike 720. So the 720 is a new model that Nike released. I believe it was in 2019. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Or late 2018. Now the whole shoe is obviously, the reason why it's called a 720 because it has an air bubble going around the shoe, you know, an air unit. It doesn't really have anything crazy other than that. You know, they have different variations of material. Some have leather, mesh, nylon, all these kind of weird material, leather, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now mine, I got the classic, just all black on black, you know, with the nylon uppers. Now these are actually, like, they were different, you know. It took a while for me to actually, you know, get comfortable in these shoes. I did have to wear them a while. I have owned these already for at least like 4 to 5 months already. Overall, I'm satisfied. If I have to wear a shoe that entails of being comfortable and I'm gonna be walking around a lot, maybe I'll probably wear this, to be honest. And you know, I got the classic black just because, you know, I could wear this with anything. Now the size that I have is a size 11. I'm normally between a 10.5 and 11, and these do run small due to the toe box being slightly narrow. So this is a shoe that I would definitely consider, like, if you guys were thinking about purchasing it, I would probably try the shoe on first at your local retail store before buying it online. But usually, you know, if you know your size, you have a narrow foot, then obviously go true to size. But me having a wide foot, I usually have to go a half size up. And this is definitely one of those shoes that I do have to go a half size up. Overall, you know, performance is fine. You know, I love the shoe. I love the sneaker. Wasn't really anything too crazy. I think I paid like $130 or something like that for it. These always go on sale just because, you know, they're weird looking shoes, so not a lot of people do buy them. But for my next sneaker, obviously I'm gonna have some J's, so, you know, I'll go grab that. What shoe would I possibly even add to this afterwear, you know, segment? And today I'm gonna show you one of these shoes that I've had for years, a long time. And these are the 2006 release of the military Air Jordan 4s. Now these are one of my favorite silhouettes. Probably the number 1, to be honest. Now colorway, this is probably like my top 3. You know, the OG colorways, it just, you know, you can't beat it. Breads, fire reds, militaries, like cements, like really, come on, you can't beat these colorways, you know. And this shoe right here, I think I've had these came out in 2006. I didn't get them when they came out. I believe I had them since, I think it was 2009, 2010, something like that. I had them at least a couple years after they came out. Now, if you could tell that the shoe, it has been worn, but the cracking is so minimal that I just don't understand why Jordan brand doesn't make their shoes the same way. Now, you may ask, hey, is this really, you know, the OG pair? Not the OG pair, sorry. This is the first retro of the OG pair. And it is. If you guys can see right here. Oh, you probably can't see it. See if it auto focuses. If not, I'll have a B-roll shot of it. Just so you guys know, the tag is 030806. That's usually when it started the manufacturer, and then the second day is when it actually was completed, and it said 06/28/06. So yeah, so this shoe, you know, is pretty old. You know, it's a 14-year shoe. Like, for it being 14 years old, it's not bad. I mean, I could clean them up a little bit. I haven't, just because I haven't worn these in a while. and they're still, you know, 100% wearable. You know, the air unit, it's a little dirty, getting kind of foggy now, but you know, the back tab is good. You know, it has a little bit of like sock lane inside, but you know, overall it's good. You know, the back is yellowing, the wing is yellowing a little bit. This midsole leather panel is yellowing a little bit, but it's crazy because look at that leather quality. Like, it's not even that bad. Now let me show you guys a 2012 release. I have my 2012 release. Now you can already tell these are a little bit more worn than my 2006 pair, just because I was like, yo, I got these, I'm gonna take care of these, and then these are just gonna rock them, you know, just whatever. So what I do like about these, so I don't know if they switched up the paint. So the one in an 06, usually a lot of the Jordans, at least a lot of the 4s from that time period, they tend to crack. And you know, they chip a lot and it's kind of annoying. But for whatever reason, this pair here, I haven't repainted these, that the midsole is not really cracking, which is really crazy. I think the type of paint, I think this was when they switched to like a more acrylic style paint. Although the shoe does have scuffs in it, but it's not like, it's not chipping, you know. It's more like wear from it getting scraped on the concrete or whatever. That's usually why the paint is being worn off. But initially, like, the paint is still fairly good, you know. It got some light midsole creases, and I've been wearing these a lot the past couple years, you know. So I got these. These are 2012. I didn't get them when they first came out, but I got them in, I believe it was 2014, 2015. So I had them already for like at least 5 years already. Overall, I love the shoe. I love the colorway. The leather in the toe box, you can tell, is really not as great as the 2006 release, as you can tell from there. Probably not. But yeah, the shoe is actually pretty good, you know. I don't know what I did with the insole. I don't have it inside. You know, the star patterns are pretty worn, and you know, near the toe area. Now these, I think these, yeah, these have all the stars in it. So yeah, it's not too bad, you know. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do in my segment. I'm just gonna talk about a pair of shoes that I have. You know, talk about how I worn them. You know, do I like them? Do I like the longevity of it? Do they still maintain you know, being relevant in today's sneaker culture? Obviously, the Air Jordans, you know, they're always going to be relevant. Now, the other shoes that I do have, you know, they're probably not. Majority of my collection consists of Jordans, but, you know, I might have a few pairs here and there. You know, the afterwear segment is what happens after you wear them. You know, they could be, you know, a week. Well, for this segment, it's going to be a month, at least minimum a month. But, you know, whether I've had them for, you know, a month or so, what do I think about him? What I think about the Nike AirMax 720s, I love the sneaker. Will I buy another pair? Probably not if it's on sale. Maybe if I like the colorway. But it's a shoe that I can live with just one pair. Now for the Air Jordan 4, that's already my favorite silhouette. So I'm going to have a few, you know, few pairs. But overall, those shoes are actually pretty good. You know, the airbag isn't as great in either one of those. They're comfortable, but they're not like, yo, these are like the best comfortable shoes. I think 4s, depending on the year, some are more comfortable than others, and some are more plusher than others. But overall, they're pretty great. You know, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this segment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.